What's going on, everybody? Jade up here, and today's video is going to be over the first arena of BlackRose Prison. I'll be going over each round, each wave of how many ads are coming out each wave, and I'll be telling you specific which ads are doing what. And then I'll, at the end of the video, go over the CP attributes and gear I was running. So the first round, first wave, we're going to have 2 foot soldiers and 2 foot archers. The archers do a quick shot and taking aim, and of course as soon as they spawn, if you don't pull them in quick enough, they will do quick taking aim, so watch out for that. The foot soldiers don't really do too much. The second wave, you're going to have 3 archers and 1 cleaver, which a cleaver is just a 2-hander. He comes out and he more than likely will take a knee and then shoot 3 shocked wave ground AoEs at your group. Sometimes he faces them away. I feel like it's kind of bugged on that. The third wave is 3 archers and then 1 dread knight. Dread knights do engulfing flames ability, such as like a reverb, which he'll spin around and then try and hit you with his shield. And then he does a whip attack that hits. Sometimes it hits pretty hard. Now again, with those cleavers, they don't really do too much, so you can kind of just nuke them down without really kind of worrying about them. So round 2, wave 1, we have incinerators. Basically what they do, as you can see here, they're going to raise their staff up in the air. They need to be interrupted, from your healer or your DPS, and then you need to stack them in the center. The reason why we stack everything in the center, because that's where you're pulling all the ads to. Or you can stack on the incinerator if you know where the incinerator is coming to, and just stack the ads there and just nuke them down. But with the first wave, you'll have 2 archers and 2 foot soldiers with them. The second wave, which starting now, is 3 archers and 5 foot soldiers. So they don't really do too much. Again, you just stack them all in, talons them, and then just pretty much AoE them down, steel tornado or whatever you may have. And again, with the last wave, the third wave, you'll have 3 archers, 1 foot soldier, and 1 dread knight. So just remember to try and get that dread knight as quick as possible. And you really don't have to pull in the melee ads. You can just kind of let them come to you and taunt them as they get to you. That way it saves a little bit of time. It saves a little bit of magicka for your resource. Now for each round, there's only 3 waves, so just remember that. So we're going into the third round, first wave. We're going to have 4 archers and then 1 cleaver. So the cleaver, again, doesn't really do too much. Just kind of grab him, stack the ads in, and then you guys should just be able to AoE him down. And these waves do actually spawn kind of quick, so just be kind of weary of that. The second wave, we're going to have 2 archers, 1 incinerator, and 1 cleaver. Again, stack the incinerator in the center and let your DPS do work. Now, you do see all these fire astronauts that keep shooting fire and all this stuff around. You really don't have to worry about them too much if you can avoid the AoEs. Third wave is coming up. We have an incinerator, a dread knight, and 2 archers. Of course, you guys already know what they do. I've already told you, so you guys should know what to expect. Again, those fire atros, they do a few different abilities. They jump up in the air, slam down, do a fire ground AoE attack, and then they teleport to a different area. They also spawn little fires, AoEs, underneath your feet, so just kind of move out of them. And then they also shoot fire ground AoEs at your person. So we're going into round 4, first wave. We're going to have 2 cleavers and 1 archers. Just taunt the 2 cleavers. They'll come into you and then pull that archer, and you guys will be good. You can either do the strat where you kill the atros, or you can just kill 1 or 2 and be good, and then just continue to kill the ads. All right, so we're going into second wave here pretty soon, and this one you're going to get 1 cleaver, 2 archers, and then 2 incinerators. Now, all you got to do is just make sure you guys are ready to bash. All right, if you can get on those bashes, that will save a lot of lives. This is kind of like a resource. You're constantly going to be running out of stam and magicka in this arena, so just remember to heavy attack when you can with either your lightning staff, healing staff, whatever you're using, and your sword import. The third wave we're going into is true dread knights, excuse me, and then 2 archers, and this is the last wave of the arena. Then we'll get into the final boss round. And the final boss round isn't too bad. She's actually really kind of easy if you think about it, and we'll kind of go over what's going on. So basically, it is called, excuse me, she's called a battle mage. And what she does is she just does a basic attack with like a fire staff, and she plays melee, so she's basically a magic a DK. She does a light attack with fire staff and then applies bleed to you. She also does the whip, which does a pretty significant amount of damage. And she'll also do a meteor attack, which she's doing now, a fire meteor. And basically what that does is it targets everybody in the room and applies a fire meteor that's going to be called down from the skies to hit you. So just kind of avoid that. And then she's going to lay 2 additional fire meteors, up to 3 around her person. Just kind of move away from them, and you'll be fine. If you get stuck on one of them, it's going to knock you down, and you'll be taking a little bit more damage. Now, after she does 2 sets of fire meteors, she's going to go to the center like she is now and do this type of fire whirlwind type of move. So just kind of like watch out for that. It's pretty easy to avoid. Just get into the open, safe areas, and you should be fine. Other than that, that's pretty much it for round 1. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this commentary and all this information. Hopefully this helps you clear this a little bit easier and understand like kind of what's going on. I'll be going over the tanking setup that I used to clear this in another video, so stay tuned for that. We'll see you there.